again, lads, and welcome back to another Second Channel video. But before we continue, I gotta ask, because I can't be the only one, have you guys ever forgotten to get the veggies taken off of a sandwich that you're ordering from Wendy's, and somehow the President of the United States gets wind of this and is thrown into such an instant rage that you become nearly responsible for the onset of a third world war? Relatable, I know, right? If you guys haven't guessed, today we're going to be taking a look at the subreddit r/suspiciously specific. That's a goddamn tongue twister, ain't it? I'm sure you guys have seen them around the internet, but sometimes there are just posts on Tumblr, tweets on Twitter, or memes pretty much anywhere that you can find memes that just hone in on far too specific of a situation for it not to be a cry for help from the creator of said meme. So today I figured that we'd take a bit of a look through some of these very same incriminatingly specific posts. Your Tinder date welcomes you into their bedroom. They excuse themselves and go to the restroom, leaving you alone in their bed. What is your next move? A. Lick their Himalayan salt lamp. B. Lick their Himalayan salt lamp. Or C. Lick their Himalayan salt lamp. Or D. Just do all the above. Okay, this one's not that specific, honestly, dude. Like, this is a pretty relatable situation that I think we've all found ourselves in at some point. Come on, guys, don't lie. No, there's no shame in it. We've all been through it. Like, I know there's things that we've all done that we don't really talk about publicly. Like, I know we've all fought our inner fear of paper airplanes since a young age, but it's a thing we all do. When I get put on death row in 2023 for unspeakable crimes and I have to pick a last meal, I will pick Olive Garden and eat the unlimited breadsticks forever. So my last meal never ends and they can't kill me. That brings up an interesting question for the last meal kind of meme. Is there like an allotted amount of time that you're given to eat, or if you just keep eating, can they not stop you? Also, if you have to poop really bad, are you allowed to poop before you die? I mean, you're just about to die anyways, so like, does it matter? Interesting questions being raised about the American justice system here. This video is like tripping on acid with a fever of 101 degrees Fahrenheit while wearing 3D glasses outside. Me waiting for my grandpa to stop choking so I can tell him I put a Lego piece in his oatmeal. In this picture, he's even got like his hands cupped like a little Lego man. Keanu Reeves being the absolute best as always. What more can you ask for? Locked out of your apartment because your friend dropped your keys in a storm drain even though you specifically told them to empty their pockets before attempting that cartwheel? Wait for the locksmith at Denny's. We're open 24/7. Whoever tweeted this tweet is a genius and needs a raise. Give this man a raise in the marketing department, yeah! What the fuck did Moss do before lights? Isaac Stack here, about to drop some mad facts on our ass. Moss were actually the dominant predator before Thomas Edison created the light bulb as a defense against moss. Moss need complete darkness to grow to their human-eating size. The history books won't tell you this because the government wants us to believe we're untouchable. You know, it makes a lot of sense if you think about it. The moth love lamp meme becoming a thing kind of stems from the government to begin with. It was very likely a propaganda campaign to get us to stop thinking about what loss would do without lamps. There were so many mispronunciations of words during that joke, I'm surprised if you would even count it as English, but thanks anyways for listening. Okay, new rule. If you regularly consume the blood and flesh of a demigod in a room full of chanting elders, you're not allowed to call other religions primitive and evil. Be specific and leave some very interesting questions unanswered. Catholicism sure does sound weird when you put it that way. That one's clever. Okay, that one's really clever, I can't even lie. Everything can sound weird when you phrase it the right way. Describe a movie plot badly. Describe the Quiet YouTube channel badly in the comments, please. I'm begging, I need interaction on my videos. Shouting, I'll get it, when the doorbell rings with takeaway so the delivery man thinks there's at least one other person in the house. Actually, a good security tactic. If he's fake delivery person, like maybe he murdered the delivery guy and took his clothes, now you've got him thinking he's outnumbered by an unknown amount. He'll think twice about murdering you with a screwdriver in his pocket. Okay, whoever this user on Reddit is, I can't read his username because it's just a mess of letters. I think this person is a former murderer delivery man. A murderer who has reformed his ways, who now spends his days on Reddit giving people tips to defend themselves against people that he used to be like. You gotta give a person time to grow, guys. It's all part of the human experience. Sex is cool, but have you ever stood in your kitchen shoveling shredded mozzarella into your mouth straight from the bag like a goblin who's just escaped after being held captive underground for 47 years and broken into a store that specifically only sells bags of shredded cheese? Yeah, that's definitely me in the fridge at 3 a.m. Serious, if you had to hide an object approximately 5'11" long, weighing 170 pounds, where would you hide it? Serious replies only. r/suspiciously specific. That's not a serious reply, man, okay? The guy's asking a genuine question and you're just memeing him by posting him in other subreddits. Come on, dude, help a guy out. Teach a man to fish and he'll turn around and take a picture of himself holding it while wearing Oakley sunglasses with a Bud Light can in the background and make it his profile picture. See, the first time I read this tweet, I almost thought the guy that was making the tweet was the person he was referring to, and that was his profile picture. But it's not, so this man has saved himself some grief on this day. One time, this guy in the stall next to me let out a hellacious fart that sounded like drowning a trumpet in a Chili's deep fryer, and somebody else loudly said, "Jesus Christ!" And then the fart guy apologized and started audibly sobbing. This tweet was made by @ShenTheBird in reply to @FrogFarter. What kind of initial tweet would have prompted this response? And considering that the person that he was replying to is named FrogFarter, I'm imagining he's the person who had the loud hellacious fart. How many balloons do you have to tie to a baby to make it float away? Let's say the baby is 4 months old. Well, I mean, it does depend. If it's only 4 months, then like it's pretty light still, but there's a big difference between 3.5 to 4 months. So when you say 4, don't make sure it's not just like some rough approximation. Make sure it's actually 4. I'd say your ballpark for 4 months old is probably 3 months and 3 weeks to 4 months and 1 week. Anything past that, you're gonna have to go into the halves and shit, and there's a lot more math you gotta do there. Just trust me, I know this from experience. You ever smell the air and it smells like the 4th grade Scholastic Book Fair on a chilly Tuesday in October of 2007? No, but one time I farted and then the air smelled like fart. Top 10 Applebee's I've been arrested in, rated by how good the floor was for doing the worm. Man, now I really just want to hear this post title read out in a Watch Mojo's announcer voice. My date. Ah, damn baby, that was great. Now are you gonna swallow for me? Me fleeing with his nuts so I can plant his DNA at the scene of a murder. The image ties this thing together so well, dude, fuck. If you've not seen that original video of Kirby running with his mouth inflated like that, it's very adorable, but in this context, it's just fucking something else. What if someone stole the Google Maps car and took pictures of their dick, but the guy who drove the car was too scared to tell his boss, so somewhere on Google Maps there's a picture of a dick? Is there something you need to tell us? Okay, Sweden, but with 2 V's, so it looks like a W in the username because Sweden was probably already a taken username. You're very clearly one of the 2 people in this story. The question is, which are you? Are you the one who is too scared to tell their boss, and you're using this Tumblr post as a kind of indirect way to ask people for advice on how to proceed? Or are you the person who stole the Google Maps truck, and you're challenging people to find the pictures of your penis on the internet? I got my eye on you, kid. The only way to chat without the government being able to track it is to all go on Modern Warfare 2 private servers and write our messages on the wall in bullets. I just remember drawing penises on the wall with bullets in Black Ops 2 and with the repair tool in Battlefield 4. I was a child. If I drop my hammer on a job site and it falls 30 foot onto someone's head, is that involuntary manslaughter, or would OSHA step in and protect me because he didn't wear a hard hat? See, the dead giveaway that this man actually killed someone is the fact that he never mentioned a hard hat earlier in the story. It's very clear that he didn't set up the person that he dropped the hammer on as someone who didn't wear the hard hat until he had already gotten hit by it. So this man is guilty of actually doing a thing. It's fucked up that people assume you're pregnant just because you post a photo of a positive pregnancy test. They just immediately think it's yours, and not that you fished it out of the neighbor's trash can because you're a creep with an empty womb. That'll be one hell of a story to tell your actual kids. Where couples who call each other king and queen go to fight in public. Walmart. Alternatively, it's also in the Best Buy parking lot when they're trying to load a TV into the back of their too small sedan. Girl posts nipple on Instagram. Brave. Beautiful, powerful. I pull my dick out at a Hoobastank concert. Arrested, ridiculed, fired from Costco. The specific shit is always what gets me because it's literally me, guys. I got fired from Costco. No, I didn't. That's a lie. Being fully naked feels less naked than being naked with shoes on. I wonder if that's how the man in the one cursed video where he's tying his laces and he's talking about how fast he is feels before he starts taking off running. Me, walks inside house. Man, it sure is muggy outside. Her, I swear, if I go outside and all our mugs are on the lawn, I'm going to kill you. Me, sips coffee from cereal bowl. Now that is some, lay-epic, comedy. He's really just trying to get infield experiences for making all the dad jokes when he has kids. I respect the initiative. He's really trying to make sure that he can be the most effective dad possible. He's committing to his dad puns. That's not something you always get in men, guys. Under any circumstances, do not attempt to bribe them with $4.37 and half a Taco Bell burrito. I think the time that this was sent, 12:43 p.m., is very important to notice. And we're definitely talking about something that this guy did at lunch. I'm imagining he tried to bribe a Taco Bell with a half-eaten Taco Bell burrito from the same place. Not smart, guy. You at least gotta get it from a different Taco Bell establishment. Nobody. Amazon book. 5 very good reasons to punch a dolphin in the mouth in other useful guides. Some people found this to be very useful, as this thing has been rated 4 stars out of 5 on average. Man, I gotta pick me up a copy today. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. If you guys enjoyed, be sure to drop a like. And if you're new, subscribe to the second channel. That would be great. Trying to get this channel up and running and just posting a little more to it. So if you would subscribe, it's much appreciated. But anyways, this has been Quite, and I will see you guys. Get out of here, you little stinkers.